stay on. We are back in Vilnius. We never went anywhere. You know that much. You keep hearing our wonderful voices. I did swap Dimitri out. I've swapped him right back in. I'm Stefan Rapazzo here with Dimitri Doreshenko. Dimitri, how's the start of your day been? We've passed noon now.
Whoa, that was quick.
We've swam past the midday.
The time's flying here.
That must mean we're having fun.
Yes, as well. It's been pretty good. It's been a lot of fun. Interesting matches, fun matches, lots of bits. I mean, sand, soft. So very enjoyable to watch. My day was quite all right. I mean, the early wake up is never fun. Some people will say that 7:30 is not too early, but I don't know. I'm used to getting up a little bit later. It's been quite enjoyable.
Breakfast?
Over
Did
here.
you have any of the smoked fish?
Yes, I've seen some herring, salted herring in brine for breakfast, and I was like, no,
A brave choice.
too early for that. I would love to see the person who is eating that breakfast. How would that person look like?
That said, what about our dinner last night?
Oh, that dinner was great. Go find that on Steph's Gotta Eat, or what's the right?
Steph Must Eat.
Steph Must
soon.
Eat. Yes, you heard it here first.
You can go to the YouTube channel now, Steph Pazzo, and subscribe. I promised content, a minimum of 12 episodes coming in the next, in this year. The first one to be released soon. Mark my words.
It was great. Very enjoyable, very traditional Lithuanian dishes that we have tried. We tried like 3 starters. One of them were dumplings that are not dumplings. We were specifically told that they are not dumplings. They were meat pockets. Yes. And we should probably stop talking about meat pockets.
We'll get back to it as the game is on here. The Estonians start with the disc and have moved it around 2 or 3 times just from their own end zone. Tambit goes for goal. He finds Kusk, and we've got the first sideline cheering squad we've had all day. I think there's a couple of clubs that have 2 teams, an A and a B, or a open and a women's, but we haven't really seen them on the sideline yet. And now we hear Tartu women's team get excited for the opening goal.
Yeah, they are cheering their open side teammates on. Nice to see that always. Nice to see that energy, especially on the beach, on the sand. Have fun. Come play.
So the Baltic Dragons. Here's one of my favorite, Kalinas. He was great in the first game. Starts off pretty great in the second game.
Yeah, works that disc quite nice. Nice arcing blade into the end zone to his teammate Zalba, who is not shy to go for defensive or offensive bits, and he's gonna fight for the disc, and he's been quite prominent in the first game too.
Tartu swinging around sideline, has a look, now the blade, and all open. The good weight, and I mean good weight, the weight he put on the disc, and good weight waiting for that cut to open.
Yep, managed to catch it, basically standing still. Domantas Kalinas was putting his hand up for that and apologizing to his team for not being too close on the mark to the player he was supposed to defend. Supposed to be defending. That puts us to 2-1. Tartu is up, if I'm right. Yes.
You are indeed. And here come the Baltic Dragons, hoping to score on their second effort. Coyotes gets it upfield, and then a nice throw there. Finds Kalinas, but it's the throw that was more impressive coming from Novikovas. A beautiful throw. Throws open Kalinas, and it's tied up 2 apiece.
Yeah, no runs in this game. If you watched one of the women's match, that was a game of runs, which was quite exciting, but this time it's all business, all trading.
After this point, you have to tell me who's winning the jersey competition between these two teams.
Oh, good question. I'm going to need to think about that.
Tartu from their own end. Tonneson gives and gets it back. And now sideline to sideline. Another blade. Great throw there by Tambits. And he's got himself Kusk in the end zone. And the Tartu ladies go wild. So, uniforms.
Uniforms, I don't know. I like the simplicity of Tartu and the little detail ornament thingy in the middle. If you look at Baltic Dragon's dragon on the front, you can barely see it. And I like the little detail with the names of different dragons instead of the names of the players there. Oh.
All right, well,
Sadly.
they've turned it over while we analyze their jerseys, and now a break chant. Tambits over the shoulder with that backhand. Now the fill, now the blade, and nice blade there to make it all work. Daniel Teder, the assist, and top two Turbulence go up. That's a break. Go up by 2, 4-2.
May have been the first break? Not sure. But back to jersey. So I think I would actually still choose the Tartu's jersey. I think, in my opinion, it's a little too busy on the Baltic Dragons jersey. Don't know. What do you think?
I agree completely. I dislike over detail. They've gone too far. I like a dragon, but the fire breathe and all is very, very busy. The squint test is always one I used for uniforms. Like if I squint, like what is it? And it looks like a mess. And that's a top two simple. I love it. But some detail in the red. Nice layout there. Palionis with the grab. Rokas is rocking and rolling.
Great bit by Palionis there. I think he almost thought that he's going to catch it on the sideline, but realized that he needs to extend his run and extend his body to grab that disc out of the air for a score in the end zone. Very nice.
Yannick. Tonneson. Tambits. The Estonians stringing together passes. Palm. The slow release hammer does eventually release, and Tonneson gets it back. And that one, a bit over the head, maybe a little bit mishandled as well. But any which way you slice it, it is going to be a Baltic Dragons disc.
Maybe a little bit misunderstood from Yannick. There, bounced off his fingers. Maybe he didn't expect it. Yeah, maybe you're right in saying that, but yes.
And the high flipper pass doesn't work. Kalinas thought it could have been adjusted too, but to be quite frank, the throw wasn't on.
Yeah, it didn't look like it.
Tonneson puts the blade, and the layout is there. Gratuitous, and he missed, but I love it.
You never know if the person you're defending actually running for the disc. We can see it from here quite well, but when you're on the field, your perspective is very, very different of some of these things. So he probably wanted to make sure that if this disc is going, he's going to knock it away. Unfortunately, he didn't even touch it, but it's a turnover nonetheless.
Yeah, but you're right. Never leave it up to second guessing. Make the play. Now the hammer. Pello puts it and lands it into the hands of Ralph Tambits. And after a couple chances, top two Turbulence still managed to get their goal.
Looks like Yannick prefers to throw the goals rather than catch the goals, but works nonetheless. The score is a score is a score is a score.
So I wonder where they get their sand from here in Lithuania. Where they ship this indoor sand from. Do you think it's Lithuanian sand?
The Baltic Sea?
You think it's Baltic sand?
Who knows?
Yeah, good guess, as good as any. I mean, it makes sense. That's probably the closest natural beach. Kalinas spins around, using his head to try and direct traffic. That would have been a very high stall count and a great catch. Not in though. Took it high where the owl sleeps, and now the big dump. Titus. Scuba, and again right up to that same branch where the owl sleeps. And he's woken up the owl. Has he woken up the dragon?
Good question, but Zalba's doing it twice in a row. High discs, very difficult discs, both of them, but he's good for them. He's showing he's not only getting horizontal, but also vertical. He's got the ups, and he's got the hops, so good for him. Yeah, he's looking to get subbed out, probably expanded his jumping ability in that point, so needs to get some energy back into these legs.
Thanks to Mr. Karklins for keeping everybody aware. Is there no outdoor beaches? No, there's not at 4 degrees Celsius. And what a play defensively. Tambit says, yeah, that's my fault. My throw made it possible for that defense to be made, but great defense nonetheless. Ooh, and is that coming to me? Oh my goodness. Mikulskis hangs on after a bobble.
We're looking for options? Nothing. Ooh, finds one finally.
Novikovic goes backwards for the option. Now, Kaitis finds a place that's Palionis.
Nice backhand break.
Palionis throws right into the defender. There was nobody else going that way.
Maybe a stall, maybe high stall.
Emergency release.
Felt the pressure.
There we go. He finally gets it. He was open a couple times, Tedder, and he gets it on the second effort. Now the blade for goal. And Krieger's with the goal. The assist was a beautifully thrown lefty blade. I'm trying to see the number on the fellow who threw it.
Let's see if we're going to find it, or if we're going to see it on replay.
That was Vasiliev.
We're back. Tonison with a pull.
Kalina says he does. Starts off every possession for the Baltic Dragons.
He was off the previous point. But he's back on the field.
Kaitis. I'm not sure why he didn't look to Kalinas, and Kalinas doesn't either. He's like, hey, stay committed. And it's truth. Defense disorganized, but they look like they've caught up now. Too high for Tonison, and Kalinas chucks in and picks it up. He slows things down just a little bit, even though he had a streaking deep. Kaitis and beautiful backhand break. Kalinas, hammer. Beautiful pickup, hammer layout. The right hand of Zelba, making him look like a hero character out of Zelda.
Look at Zelba. He's dominating that end zone. The high discs, the discs that are maybe a little bit too far. Hopefully he didn't hurt himself a little too much. He looks to be touching his face, but looks to be fine. I'm sure he will be back on the field and doing these great bits. Just probably need a bit of a sit down. Definitely a very, very athletic play by him, so well done to keep his team spirits up. I think we see a timeout here on the field. Not sure who called it. I would assume that it was the team who lost the previous point, so probably Tartu.
Yeah, it makes sense. But what a play there that Zelba, I go back to that. He's having a great day. This is the second time on the stream. I mean, he's doing it with athleticism. We've seen him do layout and miss and make up for it.
Yeah.
We've seen him sky. We've seen him, he's fighting.
Yeah.
And that was probably the best of all of his highlights there. The right-handed catch, catching a layout hammer or scuba upside down disc is just the next level.
It's
it
hard.
Takes so much coordination to throw your body. Some people just can't do it even. And then when you throw your body and you can flip the thumb up and really read it, trap it in your hands. Here comes Tartu after that great play. And they go and they get. And just like their women's side did, they took the timeout and they've come back looking good.
Firing, yeah, they are firing this time. Good on them. Do we see Zelba back on the line? No, unfortunately not. Nonetheless, I'm sure they will hope for nice clean hold is what they need, I feel like.
So, Cardis forces it up that line, and it works, and then they find a very small window to swim themselves through. Palionis with the assist.
Yes.
With the goal catch, sorry.
Sneaking that disc between two defenders, I'm pretty sure, who looked to be standing on slightly wrong sides. But still, they were very close. It was pretty close. So well done for the receiver in that end zone.
It actually was Palionis with the assist. It was Globis with the goal, but he gave the disc right back to Palionis, so I was confused after the score. Vasilyev goes blade, and it's too far into the window.
His fields are short. Players should probably adjust. Maybe not as much power on the throws. I think these fields looks to be even shorter than the general regulation indoor fields. So some adjustments should be made.
Kalinas. And wide around. Nice throw as per usual. Cardis there for the goal.
Break. I think it's a break. So they got a break back. So this is what they definitely needed. And we are back to even Peggins. Yeah, 7-7.
7 apiece. A couple of mullets on the board. And a heck of a game. I feel like these Dragons are starting to pick it up a little bit.
Yeah. If it would be, what did you say? If it would be an outdoor game, that would be a Galaxy point.
Yes. Palionis wanted to bid there, but knew that he was just a bit too far behind. Now the hammer. Zelba looking to go postal on defense again, but didn't. And top two continue to put it between the hands. Now it's Krieger's scoop into the hands for the goal. That is Otto Palm with the goal for Tartu Turbulence, making it 8-7. They would have won Galaxy, but it's not Galaxy. So love to hear all of you in the chat. We got people watching in Straya, mate. Oath. What I'm not seeing is you guys pounding that like button, so I'm just going to give you a little reminder. It's so easy to do. Just at the bottom of your little screen there, there's a thumbs up. You can press it. So easy. Go on, do us a favor. Help the algorithm. Help the sport of ultimate. Here comes the Baltic Dragons. Kalinas. Ooh, bid there, but overcooked in the bid for the goal. 13 shirts. That's Mr. Novikovas. And that puts a couple of snowmen on the board, 8 apiece right now.
8-8 at the moment. The previous point, the Karlis Kriegers, according to our chat, thanks to Žakis, to Girt Žakis, recently received an award in Latvia for his sporting education. He mentioned that number 10 is actually a Latvian import, so he's a pickup for this tournament, having fun on the beach.
Very nice. Ooh. And a dropped sitter there. Big chance for Baltic Dragons. Will they breathe the fire? Yes, they will! Rising high is Coyotes to take it down and to take the first lead of the game for the Baltic Dragons.
Vilnius Coyotes did a great job, a very high disc, plucked it out of the sky for another break, and yeah, Baltic Dragons are taking the lead by 1 point, but it's a lead nonetheless. Anna Sokolova in the comments is asking what is the size of the field. I'm not really sure, but the end zones look huge and the field looks short. That much I can tell you. I could try to find out and try to measure it with my steps, but
it can't be more than 25 meters.
Yeah, looks pretty short.
And the Estonians flipping around. Tonneson takes the hammer, swings back into the center there. Kragers, and he's in with the assist for another goal. The Turbulence levels things up at 9s.
Tartu needed this point to break. First you need to hold, but I'm pretty sure that Baltic Dragons would not want to lose that lead. Ooh, he almost touched it, but looks like he didn't. Even if he did, dropped ball is not a dropped ball.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Kalinas to Zelba. Kalinas, hammer, all alone, and that's a touchdown or a goal in this sport.
Beautiful textbook power position-ish play. He was... The cutter was wide open and the thrower did not have any pressure, so pretty easy score. If you're surprised that you see so many blades and hammers, it's indoor, so no wind, and if you can throw pinpoint throws, sometimes going over the top is just a little bit easier.
Yeah, I mean, indoor in a lot of the rest of the world besides Northern Europe is played much less.
Yes, I totally agree. It's my first full indoor season. Being completely honest, I'm not enjoying it.
It's a totally different game, and it's great, but it's different. You just got to know what to expect, as the Estonians expect to put their foot down. Vasiliev with another goal there. But yeah, the manner of isolating, the efficiency available on offense, because, and this is what I've been saying for the last couple of weeks now since we've been doing some indoor, you can throw an assist from anywhere on the field at any point in time. There's no throw that's too long to assist a score on, and there's no wind or weather or anything that can affect your throws. You can score from anywhere always.
Precisely, yes. I think it's also something that you have said earlier off camera that...
There's the nice bids. Make continue for this.
That there are scoring opportunities from anywhere on the field. The majority of these throwers have the ability to throw that long.
There's the shot. Vasiliev puts the feet down, and there you go. Case in point.
Yep.
Goal from anywhere you want.
Precisely, from the other end zone or from anywhere, literally from anywhere. Most of these players know how to throw all kinds of throws and any range of throws, including scoopers, hammers, blades, knives,
and that
you
is
name
the
it.
cool part of indoor is you can really showcase the range of throws available. Like you get into like conservative outdoor games, sometimes you really just see dumping and swinging, and, you know, basic step around backhands and step around forehands, and there's beauty in that as well. Most certainly, it sometimes takes a bit more work and fitness, I would say too. But here, you really showcase the finite skills of the game.
True. Because it's sand, so maybe not as fast, and maybe also what I really...
Nice throw there. Vasiliev still throws the body on the line, but not quick enough to block the Zelda catch from Kalinas.
I think it went just above his hand. Not sure from my perspective if it was under or over, but it was close. I think he had a very good chance of defending that. Unfortunate for Vasiliev there. Oh wow, we've got some skyscrapers on the board, 11-11.
Yeah, 4-1. Represent all of the ones and tens columns. Tartu looks up. Nope, I don't like that one, says Tonneson.
Tartu actually got their break back, so they're actually on the have the upper hand now. So if it goes to 12-12, and if the rest of the points will be traded, they will be receiving.
That is 12-11. Can Baltic respond? You see Kalinas is kicking a bit of sand there. He wants this one. He's fighting hard for this win for sure. Great player. It's good to see that he wants it, but of course, and you know, a bit of a sand kick is fine, but as long as it calms him down.
True.
As long as it brings him back to a place where his head's in a good spot to go out and keep competing.
He came to a couple of training to Riga, Kalinas, and he has a very, very fiery character. I'm not sure if sometimes it goes a little bit too far for him, and he's just losing focus a little bit.
Hammer goes up. Defense is there. Left hand swats it away. And now Tartu will possibly get the chance to finish it off.
It all might be over here for Dragons, and a drop.
Kalina Zelba, we got Universe, much better option for the viewers at home and for us up in the box. It looked like it was all going to happen that easy, and then a mechanical error, easy, what the heck happened kind of situation for Tartu.
What do we have, Steph? We have the first Universe point streamed of the tournament.
Universe point 12-12, 24 points played. None of them mattered, just this one. Will it be a hold? Can the Dragons get a break? Here they come.
I also want to agree and quote
Here we go. The drop back to Pello. Pello having a look. Now having another look upfield. Tedder right back to Pello. Now Tedder again. The hammer goes up. Could this be the game? No, a play by Kalinas. And a big broken up play. And now a chance for the Baltic Dragons. Can they win it on Universe? He gives the nod. He gets the play. What a pickup. Palionis gets the nod from Kalinas and saves the day. Dimitri, Baltic Dragons have stolen a win there.
Absolutely they have. I would not, being completely honest, I would not expect them to. I honestly was thinking that maybe Tartu is a little bit stronger, maybe a better drilled team, so to say, but looks like, at least indoor on the hard floor, but looks like on the sand, it's a different story. And Baltic Dragons were firing. Baltic Dragons were fighting for sure, and they managed to get this win. It was a very, very dynamic game for sure, and they actually finished it before the time cap going into Universe Point, so only 27 minutes, give or take. I would
quick for 25 points. Scored.
Exactly. Yeah, I'm going to rewatch that, I think, later. That was an exciting game.
Wonderful game. Great win for the Baltic Dragons. Thank you all for joining us. Don't forget to smash that like button. Become a subscriber. Thanks for watching here on ULTI.TV, brought to you by Zoom.TV. For Dmitry Dorishenko, I've been Stefan Rapazzo. Thanks, and we'll catch you at the next one.